Hi Chelsea fans, this is your 5-minute match review. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2, Romelu Lukaku scores on his return to the club along with Reece James, with a goal and an assist for Reece James in a performance that was literally men against boys. The only disappointing thing is that we didn't kick on and score a third or fourth in the second half, but it's 2 wins from 2, 6 points from 6 and 5 goals scored and 2 clean sheets as we head into the game against Liverpool next weekend. As I said, this is the 5-minute match review. No editing, no waffle, just straight to the point. And all you want from Chelsea today was obviously 3 points as the minimum. That's what you look for in Chelsea performances. Of course we do. We'll win by any means. But with the fact that Arsenal got so many players missing, with Ben White, their 50 million defender, missing because of COVID, and looking at their back four, this was an ideal opportunity for Chelsea and Lukaku to start the game and to boss the defence and to dominate their defence, and he did in the first half. He did to a point second half as well, but that first half, when I say men against boys, it was Lukaku men against boys with Mari. He was strong-arming him and holding him off the ball. He was dictating the play. He was bossing him, and Mari couldn't get near him. He just didn't want to know. He just could not get near him. And Chelsea were great today. The way they played, they were looking to create the spaces and just sucking Arsenal in when Arsenal were trying to press us, with Mason Mount and Kai Havertz dropping into those spaces as the number 10s, in between the middle of the pitch and out wide, in those little spaces just off their defensive line. Arsenal couldn't live with it. They couldn't live with our movement, and numerous times Reece James was down that right wing with so much space, so much time, and 2 moments where he was proved to be decisive, which we'll get into in just a second. The Chelsea team was Edouard Mendy in goal. Left side of the centre-back 3 was Rudiger, with Christensen and Azpilicueta on the right-hand side. The wing-backs was Alonso and Reece James. 2 men in midfield were obviously Jorginho and Kovacic. Mount and Havertz in behind Lukaku. It was pretty clear that Chelsea would get hold of the ball and would look for Lukaku. That's the difference this season, having a focal point, an out ball, someone that just holds the ball up and brings other people into play, or someone that can just draw defenders to them to create space for others. And when I say that, I'm talking about Reece James. The first Chelsea goal was outstanding, an outstanding piece of play. Mateo Kovacic collects the ball inside their half, just over the centre circle, spins forward and sees Lukaku, who's pinned Mari. Lukaku's dropped 30 yards from goal. So Kovacic plays the ball into Lukaku, who's back to goal, holding off the defender. He holds him off and gives it back to Kovacic. Now, when that's happened, Mari's been sucked into Lukaku. Tierney's had to come round and cover. And as he's done that, he's left his left-sided position, and Reece James has strolled up the right wing. And as Lukaku plays the ball back to Kovacic, he spots Reece James. Lovely little dink ball over the top on the right-hand side. James takes the touch, looks up and plays that cross in that dangerous space between defender and goalkeeper. They both hesitate. The ball goes straight across the goal, and there's Lukaku, who shrugged off the defender on his run back into the box. Having laid the ball off, he spun off and made his run, and he got the cross into the box from Reece James, just tapped the ball home from 4 yards. 15 minutes into his second debut, he scores. 1-0 Chelsea, thoroughly deserved. The rest of that half, Chelsea were just dominating into Lukaku, who was trying to spin and get his shot away. But the second goal was key. Alonso and Havertz worked well on the left-hand side. Alonso plays the ball into the middle of the pitch, halfway inside their half. Mason Mount collects it. Reece James got acres of space once more. Plays it out to Reece James, corner the box right-hand side. Takes the touch, then just curls the ball into the far corner to make it 2. About 35 minutes into the first half. And at that point, just thinking Chelsea just go and kick on and just get the game over with. It got to half-time. Arsenal for 5 minutes into the first half were busy, were decent. Second half, they come out of us a little bit more, and Mendy was forced into a great save, tipping the ball over his bar. But Chelsea should have scored 3 or 4 or 5. That's the only real disappointing thing you've got to say. Lukaku, point-blank header, saved, a world-class save from Leno in goal. And again, he come out late in the half to deny Kai Havertz at the near post, to block the ball away. But Chelsea got into great areas. Just the final pass, we had it first half, didn't really have it second half. The ball was either played in behind or the wrong side. And we just couldn't really get that killer pass, the killer goal. That's the only thing, as I say, disappointing not to score 3 or 4. But what a performance from Chelsea. Arsenal were just all over the place. And Chelsea go into the Liverpool game next weekend with 6 points from 6. Heading into this game today, all you want to see was a Chelsea win and Lukaku scoring his debut. Second debut. And we got exactly that. I could sit here and spout and waffle on about all sorts about the game and about people's performances. Lukaku was awarded the man of the match on the Sky commentary. For me, Reece James was up there as well. Everyone played their part. Everyone was comfortable. Everyone just did well. There was no bad performers. And it was a great performance. So that's it. 5-minute match review. No waffle, no nonsense. Just me talking to you, telling you how it is in 5 minutes. What more can you ask for? If you like the premise of the 5-minute video, drop a like on it for me. Subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications. And then 2 things. Let me know what you think about the video and the game in the comment section. And then check out the membership option for details on how you can support this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Chelsea, unbeaten, 2 from 2. No goals conceded. 5 goals scored. 6 from 6. Lukaku scored. Happy days. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you next time.